My scars tell stories, each one a representative of a lie laced with the sadistic undertone. From Satan's mouth to my dying bones, I was dying into death. Walking among the dead and living for the flesh, I devoured anything that would appease me for 15 minutes or a half hour at best, but soon I realized that living for myself would always be a hassle. Because every night it was me who put myself back into these shackles of bondage to sin. Bondage to him, he who beat me when I was already down, he who hit me even harder every time I tried to pick myself up off the ground, he who convinced me that pornography's makeup cake dominations, false realities of intimacy were true. He who seductively convinced me that cutting my flesh was the best solution yet to navigate through depression, but he would always forget to tell me. Yeah, he always forgot to tell me of this light that kept flickering and eventually pulsating through every inch of my body every time that I would get back up. Or the fear that struck him in his gut whenever I fought back, and when I started to fight back, I realized that there had always been a crack in his foundation. That there would always be a tear in the veil that he would place over my face, and yes, he forgot to tell me that I had already won. Because the covenant that I have made from my heart given over to the Son would always override any darkness that he might try to keep me in to hide, because of the Son. Because of the one, the way, the truth, and the life, the Son. So dear Satan, I'll write this letter as one who was once in bondage to you, but one who is now walking in the freedom of the Son. Though my ankles and wrists may be bloody and blistered, my scars tell stories of a girl whose fear was greater than her courage, but whose God was greater than her fear. My scars tell stories. A fight once lost, but now regained and fighting back even harder. My scars tell stories of an even more beautiful love story, of the sacrifice of a father who would send us his only son to bring forth more scars that would echo redemption to his sons and daughters. My scars tell stories. How about yours?